Back to another broadcast here on Rio Sports as we are coming to you from San Perlita, Texas. It's the main gym where the championship game will eventually be played on Saturday, but that's tomorrow. Today it's front and center with day two coverage as the Edinburg Bobcats will take on the Jubilee out of Brownsville. Appreciate you joining in for our broadcast here, wherever you may be. I'm Joe Bowling. The Titans in the white uniforms will be the home team. The Edinburg Bobcats will be the visitors on the scoreboard. We do appreciate you tuning in for our broadcast. Opening tip-off right after this.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
And look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, and we are set to go with the opening tip-off between Brownsville, Jubilee, and Edinburg. It's Edinburg basketball as we start the first quarter of play. Bobcats in the dark uniforms, the visitors on the scoreboard. And they'll open up against the zone defense played by the Titans of Brownsville, Jubilee. Bobcats on the outside on the perimeter right now, looking to take a look at this active zone defense. They'll work for an open three by Joaquin Soto that won't go. Quick rebound, and the Titans want to run. Push the ball up court, and a turnover will occur. But if that's an indication, Jubilee wanting to try to outrun the, quote, running Bobcats here in San Perlita. Scoreless ball game. Bobcats with the ball. Beat the pressure down court, find a trailer block shot, but a foul will be called. Ian Garcia going to earn a trip to the free throw line for the Bobcats of Edinburg. Just underway here, we had a break in games. We had originally scheduled a Lopez versus Roma game, but that was actually played yesterday. So a scheduling break, had a pause between games. Our early morning game had Brownsville veterans knocking off Port Isabel's Tarpons. Ian Garcia misses the first free throw. Ian will step to the line. Lane violation on that, so wave that one off. And it will be Jubilee with the ball. They'll break the pressure. Ethan Vasquez slips the pass ahead. There's a whistle, another travel call. So twice Jubilee has pushed the tempo, 2 times resulting in a turnover. Bobcats back with the ball. Working on the offensive end. That's a loose ball. The Titans are able to dive to the ground and get that. Good hustle by Dante Valise. Ball goes out of bounds. Titans inbound the ball outside to Valise, and the corner it goes. That's a good look from 3, and it's good. 3-pointer made by Anthony Vicinio. Titans now get a steal. Right side layup won't go. They'll try to get the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Touch last by the Edinburg Bobcats. And it goes to Valise. Stays outside. Spins it over to Jose Fernandez. Fernandez puts it on the floor, and he gets fouled. Call that on Gabriel Negrete. Out on top. Titans. Familiar names are gone. They had a great run with some personnel that was here for a couple of years for this team. These are some new faces. There's a loose ball on a turnover. Here come the Bobcats pushing it into the front court, and they'll make the basket as Ian Garcia scores his first 2. Pressure in the backcourt, travel call. Good pressure defense by the Bobcats of Edinburg. Ball outside for the Bobcats. Working on the perimeter, outside in the hands of Negrete. Negrete gets it over to Soto. In the right wing, it goes to Jahi Fagan. Ball back over into the hands of Negrete. Again, goes inside. Shot goes up and in, and Ian Garcia will get to the line. Watch on your replay on the right side of your screen as you'll see this movement around the zone, and then all of a sudden the cutter goes through and get it in his hands immediately. Gets to the line. Garcia misses on the free throw. There's another steal by the Bobcats, and a banker in the paint is up and in. Derek Guerra with a bucket, forces a timeout. Jubilee going to talk about a press break. 6-3 the score. Bobcats on top. This is Real Sports Live.
And these great white letters. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
And he throws it down. Hey! Back here at Real Sports Live after the timeout. This is Edinburg and Brownsville Jubilee. Titans called that timeout to try to talk about offsetting this Bobcat pressure. Edinburg has brought intense pressure in the backcourt. It's provided some turnovers as they extend it length of the court into the offensive end. Jubilee has patience this time, get it inside, but miss a point-blank shot. Bobcats with the ball, working on the right side. Now find a trailer. This is Derek Guerra, has that taken away. Turnover back in the hands of the Jubilee Titans, and they'll turn it over. That's a byproduct of pressure up and down the court. As you can get to the half-court set, you've beaten the press, and you're still in that fast pace, got to get the ball out of my hands kind of deal. Turns into a turnover. Bobcats seeing some pressure on this end. This could be frantic if both teams sustain this full-court pressure. Whistle blows, contact. That'll slow down pressure for sure. As a foul situation, third team foul already on Brownsville Jubilee in less than 3 minutes played here in the first half. Free throw opportunity as this was a shooting foul. And so at the line for the Bobcats is Jahi Fagan. Fagan looking for his first point. First opportunity at the line for him, and he misses that. Bobcats now 0 for 2 at the line as a team. They had one that was waved off. Second free throw also no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be Brownsville Jubilee ball. 6-3 score. Either way, it allows pressure to be set up by the Bobcats. Titans throw over the top of that this time and beat the press. Now we'll see if they can get in the half-court set. High side screen. They'll work it inside the paint, and then it's quickly stolen. And here comes Fagan to the right side with a big step. Made it. Bobcats up by 5 early. Titans beat the pressure again. Get the ball in the middle of the floor this time to Valise. Valise gets in the paint, dishes off, easy bucket. That's what happens on the backside of a press if you execute a press break. 3-point game, 4:33 in the first quarter. Bobcats nearly turn it over as it goes out of bounds. And they get it in. Bobcats on the offensive end. Soto has the ball. spins it right side to Negrete. Negrete fires a pass in the corner, gets it back. Good ball movement against this zone. Again, this is the way you beat a zone, is you just a crisp, quick passing, and then movement away from the ball. Shot missed by Fagan that time, and then whistle blows in the backcourt as it's out of bounds. Off of the Bobcats, Jubilee will get another chance at this press. Now a foul called in the backcourt as the Bobcats brought a double team. Negrete was there. Anthony Badillo was also there on the double team. They call the foul on Negrete. That's his second in less than 4 minutes played in the contest. Both team fouls in the first quarter against the Edinburg Bobcats have been called against Negrete. He'll have a seat on the bench. Titans beat the pressure down court, but again, it's knocked out of bounds. Touch last on a back tap by the Bobcats. Jubilee to throw it in. DeCinzio will send him in motion. He's got the only basket made beyond the arc for either team. That ball is tipped and stolen by Fagan. And the ball rolls out of bounds on the far side of the court. Jubilee will touch that last. 3-point game at 8-5. Soto has the ball. Joaquin Soto spins it over to Fagan. Fagan finds Garza. Now he finds a cutter through the lane. Work it back top of the key. Reverse it over to Garza. Again, good passing outside. You got 3 wide on top. You got cutters going through. Open 3 by Garza misses the mark. Offensive board, though, as Badillo secures the board. Now a loose ball, and it goes out of bounds. Again, willing to hit the floor, the Jubilee Titans, diving for that loose ball. They touch it last. Timeout on the floor. We're in the first quarter. Edinburg Bobcats on top. This is Real Sports Live.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other.
Back here on Real Sports Live, this is the Edinburg Bobcats taking on the Jubilee Titans. I think our title was talking about some highlights we were trying to run. So this is live action here on the boys' side of this tournament in San Perlita. Edinburg working against the zone of the Jubilee Titans. Titans have drawn further inside. They can start shooting over the top of that. Miss a shot there, but get an offensive rebound. Off the drive, penetrating the zone. Garcia can't get that one to fall. Whistle blows and a jump ball. That's what happens too when you see an attack on against a zone in which you're passing the ball around the perimeter but having cutters go through but no shooting. Well, then you can have a sagging zone in which they'll all go back away from the shooters and try to clog up that middle, keep cutters from getting that access to the places to beat the zone inside. Then you look to shoot over the top of that if you got the shooters. Both teams talking about that on this timeout. We'll be back after this.
The future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world.
Back here on Real Sports Live, back to action from San Perlita. Jubilee with the ball on the offensive end, down by 3. That's a shot that's no good, but a foul called. That may be in the act of shooting. It is. It'll be a 2-shot opportunity coming up. First one is good. Anthony Vicencio has 4 points in the game. He'll shoot another one here. Makes that 2. Made free throws, allow the Titans to set up pressure in the backcourt. Bobcats try to throw over the top of that. That's a steal by Jose Fernandez, lays it in. Titans on top at 9-8. Bobcats see the pressure again. Throw to the middle of the floor this time, and then a trap happens, but a foul is called. Right at the mid-court stripe. That's 4 team fouls now, and that is the 3rd foul against Ethan Vasquez of Brownsville Jubilee. Here's a 3 for the Bobcats. That misses off the mark by Rivera. Outlet pass. This is Vicencio. Attacks right side. Left that one short. Bobcats secure the rebound as Derek Guerra secures the board. That one goes out of bounds. The Bobcat basketball out of bounds on the baseline on the offensive end. It on top in the hands of Noah Garza, spins it left wing to Ian Garcia, back on top. Eric Barentius will run the show. Barentius stays open, good pass into a cutter. That's Garcia in the middle, misses that shot. On the rebound, the whistle blows. Jubilee ball out of bounds, full court to go. They'll nearly turn it over. In the backcourt, they will. Just an awkward inbound pass on the backcourt. On the initial pass on the press break. Bobcats have the ball. 3 on the way, won't go. Titans get the rebound, a double team on that. Now the Titans have numbers, man down court, easy layup, and it's in. Ethan Vasquez cherry picking deep, and they found him. Edinburg down by 3, work it right side, that'll be a travel. Substitutions allowed to check in. Joaquin Soto able to check in the game for the Edinburg Bobcats. Jubilee Titans with the lead in the ball. In the backcourt, Vicencio brings it up, guarded straight up by Derek Guerra. Got a high side screen, they'll call a foul. Now what happened there is, as Hector Cortina stepped up to set that screen, he had the right intention of freeing up his ball handler. But the ball handler has to also recognize it takes 2 guys to set a screen. 3 players are involved. In that case, just wait a little bit before you move into that man. That's a perfect screen. Shot made by the Bobcats, and then a whistle blows again. We've had a ton of whistles here in the early part of this game. Bobcats are trying to pressure. Jubilee throws over the top of that. Vicencio can't track it down on the sideline. Turnover gives it back to Edinburg. 1-point game at 11-10. Open shooter here for 3. Too strong. Offensive board, and the buzzer won't go either. First quarter in the books. 2 good looks that time by the Edinburg Bobcats, but we head to the second quarter with Jubilee on top. 11-10 your score from San Perlita. This is Real Sports Live.
Mission CISD.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sun sets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here for you, and you? Sky's the limit.
We're the Race Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
We are Edinburg, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in it.
Back here in Real Sports Live, let's start the second quarter here between Edinburg and Brownsville Jubilee. Edinburg down 1, it's their ball as we start the second 8 minutes of play. Working on the outside of the zone by the Jubilee Titans. Into Garcia, back outside, back to Garcia in the paint, got fouled. And Ian Garcia will get to the line.
Hey, twin, Dave, over here, twin. All right.
Two free throws coming up. First one is good. For Ian Garcia, ties us up at 11 apiece. As Garcia is ready for another. Makes that. Bobcats on top. They led early in this game. That's a travel in the backcourt. Edinburg basketball. Soto has it. Finds Negrete, he's tied up. This is one of the more difficult parts of basketball. And that is when you're involved in a game that literally every 4 to 5 seconds a whistle is blown. There's no such thing as a flow. Real difficult to get into a rhythm of play, and that goes for shooters, ball handlers, coaches. Hector Cortina puts that in for Brownsville Jubilee. They go up 13-12. Ball goes out of bounds. I used to say if you have a whistle every trip down, it's hard to get into play. If you have a whistle a couple of times each trip down, darn near impossible to get into any kind of flow of a game. Outside for the Titans, that's a near travel. Vincencio gets that shot blocked. Rebound secured by the Bobcats. Off and running. Here's Garcia, finds a corner shooter. That won't go. In the paint. Jubilee gets the ball, then the whistle blows. It's a byproduct of two teams with this pressure up and down. 11 team fouls between the two. Jubilee basketball. Bobcats fell back this time. Vincencio over the top of that makes it. He recognized immediately there was nobody on the top of the zone that extended out and just let that three fly. Take a look at this. You'll see him bring up. He's been pressured all game. Right now he's coming up, no pressure whatsoever. Still no pressure. Still no pressure. Why not? One-and-one opportunity after that foul. That's the 7th team foul already. Gabriel Negrete, who was going to be subbed out, was fouled, and because it's a 1-and-1, he has to check back in and shoot a free throw. First of 1-and-1, doesn't go. He'll remain in the game. Offensive board put up and in. Bobcats to within 2. Titans beat the pressure this trip down. Corner 3, that's an open look, and good. Rick Castillo says, I'm wide open, and he knocks it down. Bobcats down by 5. Now you can see the last 3 or 4 trips down, we're starting to see a little more flow between whistles. That's where you'll open those shooters up in the paint. Off the drive, missed shot by Soto. Rebound by Fagan, keeps it alive. He knocks to the ground, and he'll go to the free throw line. Coming up, girls action on this floor. San Perlita takes on La Villa. That'll be the next broadcast game here. Free throw no good. It's a 1-and-1. Brownsville Jubilee with the ball. Fan asking if we're covering the CCISD swim meet. If I had some dedicated announcers and camera operators who could be in the mix, we would have crews available for any and all sporting events that go on in the Coastal Bend. At this point in time, limited. So for today, no one's in position to go over there and cover that swim meet, although I'd hire them, train them, employ them in a heartbeat if we had a couple of individuals that would be available to take on those duties. Jubilee basketball out of bounds. Work it to the right side. Now a good dish inside. Banker up, no good. Bobcats on the fly, bringing it up. Pass was to an official. Pass the official into your coach's hand. Anytime you're on the floor and your pass ends up in your coach's hands, good chance, at the least, you're going to get an evil eye. As the Bobcats turn it over, here's a deep 3, wide open, and count it. Dante Valise says, let's go a little further out on that one. Bobcats down by 8. They've been outscored 11-4 here in the second quarter. Ball to Soto. Soto to Garza. Garza to Rivera. Here's a long 3. That's off the mark, missed by Derek Guerra. Here come the Titans. Vincencio attacks, got fouled. Missed a shot, but gets to the line. Let's go back and look at that three-pointer last trip down for the Titans. How far back beyond the arc he was there, a good 5 feet beyond the three-point arc. First free throw for Vincencio won't go. Because it was a shooting foul, he'll get 2. 7 team fouls against Edinburg, so any whistles now will result in free throws, whether it be a 1-and-1 or in the act of shooting 2. 8 team fouls against Jubilee, so they got one more to burn before they send people to the line for 2 shots for the remainder of the half. Vicencio is ready for another. In the game, 8 points. 2 of 3 at the line makes that. 23-14, near a steal in the backcourt. Bobcats do turn it over. Here come the Titans. It's a missed shot. Loose ball in the backcourt, nearly a turnover, but the Bobcats do get it across and set it up. Soto stays on top. Spins it over to Garza. Garza back to Soto. Soto and Garza playing catch out there. Pass out, further out. They're staying out across the zone. Shoot over the top of it. Soto. In the paint, though, an offensive rebound by Ian Garcia. For Ian Garcia, he's got 8 points. That's a team lead in scoring for the Edinburg Bobcats. Jubilee basketball, we're in the first half, second quarter play, 3:15 and counting. Titans have the ball outside. Vicencio has it. 3 off the dribble, won't go. Garza has a rebound for the Bobcats of Edinburg. In the passing lane, the Titans are able to steal it. Now they pass it ahead to Vicencio. Couldn't save it as it goes out of bounds. Bobcats substitute in as Eric Laurentius checks in the game. Pressure in the backcourt. Bobcats beat him on the baseline. Nice move and a finish. Ian Garcia says, I can take this, and does. He's got 10 points. Jubilee, the lead is down to 5 for the Titans. They led 11-10 after a quarter, have outscored the Bobcats 12-8. That's off the dribble and a hard spill for Anthony Vicencio. He gets up, he's okay. The question is, was it a 2 or a 3? They'll say 2 shots. First one good for Vicencio. Second one also good. Titans back up by 7. Bobcats with the ball. Outside to Guerra. Guerra finds Barentis. Barentis out to Rivera. Rivera over the top in the corner, and that's too far and out of bounds as Derek Guerra steps out of bounds. See the difference there. The Jubilee Titans push that zone a little further out beyond that 3-point arc. Earlier we saw them sagging in to protect against Ian Garcia, who was having some production in the paint. Trip down, they extended it back out, and it caused that turnover. Titans with the ball on the dribble as Vicencio pulls up in rhythm, misses that. Rebound by Joaquin Soto. Here come the Bobcats trying to run. Get it in the front court, into the paint, throw it away. Turnover as Valise has it. Stopped his dribble on a dime. Gets it to Vicencio. Vicencio against the defense of Barentis. Step back 3, that's off the mark. He's launched some quick 3s on the offensive sets. Last trip's down. Bobcats back on the attack. They'll shoot a 3, that's well short. Rebound by the Bobcats for a moment. Outlet pass taken away, and here come the Titans. Throw over the top of that. Get it to Castillo. Outside, further out to Valise. May have got away with a walk there. Jump stop, gets it out to Vicencio. Vicencio launches another 3. This time it goes. Yeah, you tell your shooters, keep shooting. And Vicencio got that one in. Bobcats on the other side. Count that, and a foul. To the free throw line goes Barentis. Eric Barentis with a nice finish in the paint. Let's go back and watch on the split screen replay on the right side of your screen. Nobody stopped him, got in the zone. Why not? You play the zone to make sure guys don't do that. Barentis penetrated right through it. Stands at the line. 4 points in the game. Hasn't shot a free throw yet. Misfires on that. Titans get the rebound. Vicencio hands it off. Lee's on the work. Bobcats with the ball. Pass in the middle, taken away. Here come the Titans. Running one-hander won't go. To the ground goes Dante Valise, and he'll get to the line. Free throw good. Second one for Valise coming up. Titans scored 11 points in the first quarter, 18 here in the second as Dante Valise looks for his 5th point. That one won't go. 11 seconds before we end this first half. We'll walk to the other end and shoot free throws for the Edinburg Bobcats. Ian Garcia steps up. He's got 10 points. Leads the Bobcats in scoring. Vicencio with 14 leads all scorers. Garcia, first one, no good. Ian Garcia with another. Edinburg scored 10 points in the first, have matched that here in the second. Garcia's second one is good. No good. Rebound by the Titans. Go for one final shot here to close out the half. Off the spin, they'll call that a travel. 0.4 seconds. Edinburg can get something off. They'll let it roll forward. Soto picks it up and misses a shot. Halftime has arrived here at San Perlita. Edinburg Bobcats and the Brownsville Jubilee Titans. Back with more after this.
A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Vida, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Orange Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Roy Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're Los Rectos Volleyball, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
We're the Lifer Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
Back here, we're at halftime. Our score 29-20 with Jubilee on top of Brownsville. Or check that, Edinburg. Leading scores in the game, 2 players in double figures. 14 points for Anthony Vicencio leads the way for Brownsville Jubilee. 4 points for teammate Ethan Vasquez and Dante Valise. 3 for Rick Castillo, 2 for Hector Cortina, 2 for Jose Fernandez. 4 players in the scorebook for Edinburg Bobcats. 10 for Ian Garcia, 4 apiece for Derek Guerra, Eric Berencius, 2 for Jahi Fagan. As we get ready for the second half to begin, Bobcats and Titans return after this on Real Sports Live. See you later, touchdown!
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown. Back here in Real Sports Live as you see the Brownsville Jubilee Titans make their way on the floor. The Titans in the white uniforms with the red trim. leading by 9. They led by 1 after a quarter, outscored Edinburg 18-10 in the second quarter. And again, you circle the defensive stance made by Jubilee. You see Edinburg make their way back out on the floor. Bobcats have to solve this Jubilee defense. Just 10 points in each of the first and second quarters played. And to action we go. Bobcats with the ball to start it out. They'll see that zone, which has been played all game by Jubilee. Off the dribble, Soto misfires on a shot. Long rebound comes down to Salinas. Salinas with a pass into Vicencio. There's your leading scorer for Jubilee in the first half. Vicencio off the dribble, spins it over to Salinas, back to Vicencio. Looking for some spacing here, Jubilee. They were trapped early on top, nothing doing right now. They'll force that pass in the paint. That'll result in a jump ball. On the possession change, it will stay for Jubilee. 9-point lead. Coming up next, girls action. San Perlita and La Villa scheduled to tip off. And we'll have the San Perlita boys against La Grulla. Off the dribble, that's an off-balance shot missed by Vicencio. Outside it goes to Jubilee on the dribble. Another whistle blows. This is what we experienced in the first half early on. So a lot of contact, a lot of reaching, a lot of balls deflected out of bounds. A foul will be called on check that on Gabriel Negrete, which is his third foul of the game. Jubilee with the ball, outside to Jose Fernandez. Fernandez to Vicencio. Vicencio stays wide, deep three, off the mark. Bobcats with the ball in the backcourt. Soto brings it up. Here's a Fagan three that misfires. Bobcats get another look. This time that's Soto. That won't go. Scramble for the loose ball. A foul will be called on Jahi Fagan. Fagan picks up the foul. Brownsville Jubilee with the ball. Three by Valise. He made one earlier. He does it again. He's kind of quiet out there. He's hit 2 3-pointers. Now a steal. Nice pass over right side. Layup good. 2 points for Vicencio. Jubilee on a 5-0 run is extended into a double-digit lead. 34-20 your score. Back after this.
For your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white events. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
Back here on Rio Sports Live as we are in the third quarter of play. Brownsville Jubilee with a 14-point lead. Now they'll set up a three-quarter court press there. Bobcats are able to break that press, stay away from the traps. Now working on the offensive half-court set for a three. Bingo, made by Noah Garza. Much-needed basket for the Bobcats as Garza drains a three. First point of the second half for Edinburg. Jubilee on the answer. Vicencio has that taken away. Here come the Bobcats. This is Garza, spins it in the corner. Here's another three. That's off the mark. Offensive board, though, by the Bobcats. Good board work by Derek Guerra. Spin it over. Off the drive, Rivera misfires on that. Another offensive board, put it up. No good, but Ian Garcia will earn a trip to the free throw line. Ian Garcia stands at the line. Garcia in the game with 10 points. Misses on the first free throw. That one won't go either. Guerra nearly has the rebound for the Bobcats. The ball goes out of bounds. I'll say it was touched last by Brownsville Jubilee. Edinburg's get another look this trip down. Three off the dribble. That won't go by Garza. Long rebound, and here come the Titans. Vicencio on the dribble. Takes it right side. Beats his man off the glass and in. Vicencio with two more for the Titans. He's got 18 points. Overhead pass to Garza. Garza attacks through the paint. Picked up there by Garris. Kicks it out for a shooter. That's too long. An outlet pass, but a whistle blows and a travel will be called on Dante Valise right before he delivers that pass. Good move off the dribble. Missed shot, though, by Guerra. Put back up and in. .11-point game. Jubilee with a good press break that time. Fernandez finds a shooter. Open look, and count that. Brian Salinas with a three. His first point scored. Bobcats trying to answer. Can't get it done. Offensive board. Block shot there. Rebound tipped out long to an official. It goes out of bounds. Jubilee's outscored Edinburg 10-5 here in the third quarter. Bobcats trying to get this offense rolling. They had 10 points each in the first and second quarters. That'll help. A three goes down for Ryan Rivera. 11-point game. Jubilee back with the ball. Fernandez, out it goes to Valise. Valise stays out wide. Forced pass, Bobcats are able to steal it. Soto hands it off, layup good, and a foul. Garza to the line. Let's watch on our replay on the right side of your screen. Good finish there. To the free throw line stands Noah Garza. He's got 3 points in the game. One shot here on the attempt at the three-point play, the traditional three-point. Made basket and a free throw. Before that, moisture on the floor. They'll attend to that. Means Garza's had to stand at the free throw line for a long spell here. Lets it go. Too strong. Offensive rebound, though. Ian Garcia stays active in the paint. Good look from three. Count that. Derek Guerra. 6-point game as the Bobcats trying to climb back in this one. Another whistle. (39-33). Edinburg has outscored Jubilee 13-10 now here in this third quarter. Bobcats with a chance to close it even further. This shot there, tip up the rebound, and a foul will be called. That'll be on the Bobcats trying to get position. Derek Guerra whistle for the foul, or check that. Guerra called for his third foul. There's a steal by Soto. Soto finds a cutter, stepping in, and a missed shot there by Garcia. Whistle blows again, another foul called. Called that foul on Valise, which is his third. And right there's Ian Garcia to score again. 4-point game. 2 minutes left. Jubilee on the press break. Lose it on the backside. Bobcats off on the fly and make the basket and get fouled. Joaquin Soto gets to the free throw line. Watch on this replay. That's how fast they can get off to the races. And Soto with the finish. Timeout on the floor. 2-point game. Back with more after this.
Real Sports Live.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
After the timeout was called, welcome back to San Perlita, home of the Trojans and their annual basketball tournament, boys and girls tournament action here. Bobcats of Edinburg and Brownsville Jubilee. Titans and Bobcats involved in a good one, now a 2-point game. The Bobcats have went on a serious run here in the third quarter. And with that made free throw by Joaquin Soto, we've got a 1-point game at 39-38. Jubilee with the lead. Pressure in the backcourt by Edinburg's Bobcats. Titans beat the pressure. Fernandez sets it up at the half court. Gets it to Ethan Vasquez. Further out it goes to Vicencio. Vicencio takes a bump. Ryan Rivera called for the, check that. Yeah, Rivera called for his second foul. Vicencio off the dribble, misses that one. Bobcats have a chance to take the lead here this trip down. This after trailing by 14. Outside to Garza, here's a three for the lead, count it. Ryan Rivera from the arc. Edinburg up at 41-39. Jubilee. Vicencio misfires on that. Bobcats secure the board, and here they come again. Guerra brings it up. Spins it left corner. Strong baseline runner, floats off the mark, no good. Offensive board, there he is again. Ian Garcia, two more, and a foul. Ian Garcia to the line. Watch on the replay here, watch the board work. First it starts on the baseline. Garcia staying active, he blocked out a guy there and he puts it in. Garcia steps to the line. For Ian, he's got 14 points. Making 15 with that. Jubilee with the ball. Vicencio attacks on the baseline. That one is waved off. It was a foul call, but they'll say it was on the floor. Titans now with the ball. Working outside. And a steal now by Edinburg. Here comes Garcia. Garcia attacks, makes it again, Ian Garcia. Bobcats have scored 26 points here in the third quarter alone after scoring just 20 in the first half. Vicencio misfires on that with a long three. Bobcats up by 7. See if they close it out for a final shot. That's too good a look. And it's good by Noah Garza. 3 more for Edinburg. Jubilee with 4 seconds. That's a spinning move by Valencia that won't go. Third quarter comes to an end, but what a third quarter for the Edinburg Bobcats. They celebrate as they head to the bench. Up by 10. They scored 29 points in the third quarter. Bobcats rolling here at San Perlita. This is Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here at Fruya, and you? Sky's the limit.
We're the Ray Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of
Back here on Rio Sports Live as we head into the fourth quarter. Edinburg will work the ball on the outside. Scored 29 points in that third quarter. Missed a shot there. Jubilee was held to just 10 in that third quarter on the point production. Belize has the ball. Extend the defense out near the mid-court stripe on him. Attacks in the paint, got fouled. They got a scoreboard malfunction, so there's two scoreboards here in this gym. One of them working, so they'll go with that as the official clock. 10-point game. Titans inbound the ball. Felice stays outside. They pick him up as Guerra draws the assignment to guard him. Felice got a screen, lost his dribble, needs some help. Hands it off. This is Vincencio. Vincencio finds a man on the right side for a three. That's missed. Off the mark by Salinas. Rebound by Edinburg, and they want to run again. Bobcats in the front court. Soto backs it out near the mid-court stripe. Further outside to Rivera, and a foul called setting that screen. We'll give the ball back to Brownsville Jubilee. Neither team has scored yet here in the fourth quarter. A 10-point lead for Edinburg after trailing by 14. They lead by double digits. Belize has it. Takes a screen, stays out wide, spins it right side of Vincencio. Vincencio is the leading scorer. He finds Belize. Belize takes it strong in the paint, got fouled. And we're shooting free throws for the next 6 minutes and 30 seconds between these two teams, as that's the seventh team foul, make it 8 team fouls on Edinburg, 6 for Jubilee, meaning the next time that whistle blows on that end of a foul, we're shooting free throws. This is Belize, first one, no good. Dante Belize will get a second. Missed them both. Bobcats secure the rebound. 10-point lead for Edinburg. Outside to Garza. Garza plays catch with Soto. That was when, with a 10-point lead, you can really work a zone. Here's a deep three. That shot's available anytime on a trip. On the rebound, a foul called. That'll be against the Jubilee Titans, so that means a free throw opportunity coming up for Ian Garcia. For the Edinburg Bobcats. Garcia, 17 points here in this game. No good on that. It was a 1-and-1, so a quick rebound for Jubilee's Titans. There's a double dribble or travel call. Belize was trying to take a strong move. Got called for a travel. Timeout on the floor. Edinburg Bobcats on top, 49-39. This is Rio Sports Live.
To become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
We are Santa Rosa and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
We are Edinburg.
Back here on Rio Sports Live. Bert Ruiz in the house. He's going to grab a camera and help out Rudy a little bit. Edinburg with the ball. Bobcat Soto has it. Spins it over to Guerra. Bobcats scored 10 points in the first quarter, 10 in the second, but then 29 in the third. Haven't scored in the fourth, but don't need to, up by 10. Taking time off the clock each possession. Again, you can work the heck out of a zone here. Force that, ball goes out of bounds. Touched though by a Jubilee player. Bobcats to throw it in. Garcia takes contact and he'll get back to the free throw line. Ian Garcia. No good on the first free throw. Second one for Ian Garcia is good. That's the first point of the fourth quarter for either team. Jubilee with the ball. Valise launches a three. That's off the mark. Bobcats get it, bring it across. Garza to Soto. Soto finds Guerra. Now you can operate. Earlier in the game, I was talking about operating an offense and how far away from the three-point arc against the zone, or any kind of defense that is. In this case, Edinburg spreading the floor, working the ball around, making that zone chase. If you can make sure you don't misread a passing lane, you can take a ton of time off. You can just literally work a team to death. Garcia penetrates in, gets fouled, and you open up that. You spread that zone wide enough, and then you get some penetrating angles to attack with. Garcia gets to the line. Garcia, 18 points, 4 of 9 at the free throw line. And that's they'll call it a shooting foul, so 2 shots. It'll also be the 9th team foul, so from here on, anytime Jubilee commits a foul, it'll be a 2-shot chance for Edinburg's Bobcats. Garcia waits. Makes the first. (51-39) score. Next free throw for Garcia is also good. 52-39 the score. Jubilee needing some points. There's a whistle. That'll result in free throws too. And both teams already in the bonus. 9 team fouls now on Edinburg's Bobcats as Anthony Vicencio will step to the free throw line. 1-1 here, unless they called that in the act of shooting. No, it's a 1-1. He makes the first. Regardless, he gets a second now. First point scored by the Titans here in the fourth quarter. Comes nearly halfway through it. His second one is no good by Vicencio. Rebound by Edinburg. Bobcats with the ball and an 12-point lead. Nice dish, layup good by Derek Guerra. For Guerra, he's in double figures with 11. Valise Passes that ball inside. That's taken away. Edinburg's Noah Garza there to steal it. Gets it to Derek Guerra. Ahead it goes to Soto. Attacks, has a block, keeps the control of the ball for the Bobcats. They'll get it back outside. Try to settle it down now. Midway point of the fourth quarter, up by 14 are the Bobcats. Outside to Rivera. Cutter goes through. Ball out of his hands though. Guerra lost that, and here comes Jubilee back on the attack. Vicencio misses that. Rebound by the Bobcats as Garcia secures the board. Gets it to Guerra. Right side pass. Cutter goes through the lane. That pass picked off by Jubilee. Valencia dribbles it between a player's legs. Has it in the front court for the Jubilee Titans. Steps back for a three, misses it. Contact on the rebound, but Valencia is able to get it, and then he gets fouled. He'll be at the free throw line. Anthony Vicencio with 19 points. Makes the first. Second one coming up. And the Bobcats have the ball. Garcia tried to hand that off to Garrett, goes out of bounds. Coming up next, San Perlita, a doubleheader. Girls in action first against La Villa, then the boys will be taking on La Grulla. Valencia loses that one as Garza has it for the Edinburg Bobcats. Back there is Soto to help out. He doesn't have to put it on the floor yet, but he does. Now he just blows through the defense and lays it in. Too easy for Joaquin Soto. The lead is 15 for the Edinburg Bobcats. Valencia misses on that. Stepped inbounds, got that rebound, and that won't work. Substitute in for Jubilee is Robert Vasquez will check in the game for the Titans. Joaquin Soto to inbound the ball. That'll stop play and a foul called on Dante Valise. That'll be his fifth foul. He'll exit the game having scored 7 points for the Jubilee Titans. Off the bench is Joel Bernard for Dante Valise. Meanwhile, at the free throw line stands Derek Guerra. This is on the first. It's a two-shot opportunity. Guerra will be shooting the second here. Misses on that. Rebound by Jubilee. 15-point lead, though, for Edinburg's Bobcats. Jose Fernandez on a clear out. Here's a three on the way by Salinas. It won't go. Rebound by Soto in the backcourt. Fires it ahead to Garcia. Lays it in. Two more for Ian Garcia. He's got 22 for the Bobcats. Again, I want to talk about the flip of this game. This went from a 14-point Jubilee lead to now, with two more in the books, a 19-point lead for this Edinburg Bobcat team. When they turned it on, They went into fifth gear in a hurry. They've outscored Jubilee 40-12 here in the second half. Titans off the drive, that's in. Joel Bernard with his first 2 points. Bobcats with the ball. Soto brings it across, backs it away. Finds Garza. Garza to Rivera now. Bobcats playing catch on top. Block shot, but the ball goes out of bounds. Ball out of bounds. There was a brief moment where they thought there may be a technical foul, but nothing doing. For the inbound play, lane warning there. Can't reach across that line. Bobcats will still try to inbound the ball. And they'll get it in. Outside with Guerra to Rivera. The Bobcats will just try to pass the ball around and work the final seconds off of this one and capture a victory here over Jubilee in a game that was just like the tale of two halves. Jubilee enjoyed a 9-point lead at the halftime break, extended that to 14 points in the third quarter. But the Bobcats of Edinburg capture this one, winning it 60-43. Your final score. Leading scorer Ian Garcia leads the way for the Edinburg Bobcats, 22 points. He's our player of the game for Edinburg. 20 points for Anthony Vicencio. He was the only player in double figures for Brownsville Jubilee. Derek Guerra finished in double figures for Edinburg as well with 11 points. Our player of the game, again, is Ian Garcia. That'll do it for the broadcast. Watch for highlights of all these games later on. Until next time, I'm Joe Bowling for Real Sports Live. So long.